What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So before we start today's video, we wanted to let you guys know that everything on the Big Cartel site is going to be an additional 25% off with the code M25 from now until May 27th, which is going to be Memorial Day. So if you guys haven't copped your stickers, or if you guys want to cop your jet tags, make sure you guys do so in the description below. And everything is still free shipping, so get them while you can. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this video started.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be working on the 240. Now the window doesn't work, the passenger side does work, but the driver side doesn't work. So this car actually comes with like a window amp type relay thing, and they only have it in a 95 and 96 version of the S14. I believe in the Koki they totally switched it up because they knew that it had problems. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up and show you exactly what is causing the issue. Okay guys, so this is the window amp I'm talking about right here. The amp auto power window thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. There is a way to delete this thing. You gotta add your own relays and all that in here, which I probably will do in the future, because this thing doesn't work. When I first saw this plug is actually very loose, and if you can tell, someone already tampered with this. So I'm wondering if they fixed it. It's just that this is not plugged in good. It's not making good connection. Yeah, so it's still working. Just the plug itself was loose. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get it so that the plug stays in. We're probably just gonna put like some tape or some rubber band or something on it. I think someone already went in and fixed it, because if you look, it's been opened up already. I mean, we could go back in and open it up. I don't know if we should. After you pull out that black clip, you want to make sure your solder joints, everything looks good on it. You want to make sure that it's not all cracked or anything. If there are, all you do is you take your soldering iron and remelt them back down. These look kind of fresh, like all these ones down here. So it looks like this probably was resoldered before, because they're still brand new and silver. They're not all brown or gray. So it looks like this was changed out before, or at least serviced. This one on the corner, there's a little cracking around there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and resolder that, and then hopefully that should be the issue with the windows not working. All right guys, so I got this all sorted out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just put it back together. Put it right back in here. Take the black piece. In order for me to keep this on, I think I'm probably just gonna zip tie it or something, because I do not want this to come off until I'm ready to do the relay or this amp delete with some relays. Before I put it all together, let me just go ahead and make sure that the window works. All right, now I'm just gonna take the two bolts that was holding it back together. The good thing about getting this S14 is that I've had an S14 exactly like this. Not an SE, but a base model. So a lot of the things that are happening, like I already know the solution to, so I don't need to be like figuring things out. Like I already know, you know? I mean, I guess it's a good way for Christine to learn. Technically, you don't need to put these bolts back in. It's just for show. Boom! Alright guys, so it works. Check this out. Nice. Alright, so now we actually have to go over to the passenger side, because when you roll it down on its way back up, as you're rolling it up, it doesn't stay on the track for some reason. So it only rolls up about halfway, and then the window starts to tilt backwards. So we're gonna go ahead and open up that door panel and see what's wrong with that one. Okay guys, so Christine's gonna do that. Pull this Okay, right there, stop. That's the problem right there, this. That's the problem right there, go back down. This thing is out of that bushing. This part of the track is coming out because the bushing broke in the track. So what we're gonna try and do is remove this whole track and then like a plastic or epoxy weld this back onto this. Once we get this epoxied on here, we're gonna try and slide it back into the track and hopefully that'll fix it. Bottom. There. Nice. Stop. That's why. No, it wasn't. Look, you broke it. Now when you pull your handle and the door thing handle come off, because you broke it. The AC was ice cold before we took the engine out, but we had to take out all the refrigerant when we went ahead and opened up the lines. So the AC does not work now and is getting hot. So today we're gonna go ahead and vacuum out the system and then put fresh refrigerant back in there, and everything should be in tip-top condition. If you guys didn't know, I was an auto AC mechanic in Hawaii. Our family owns a shop out there. So that's pretty much what I did straight out of high school. I was an auto AC mechanic. So this is my specialty. I can rip apart the dash, change out the evap in a matter of hours instead of days like most places. So what we're gonna do today is get this AC running. All right guys, so this is the equipment that you need. You need an AC gauge. This is gonna be a professional gauge because it has a low pressure and a high pressure. You need some R134A, and you need your vacuum pump right here. I believe you can rent this equipment from O'Reilly's, but you have to purchase your own refrigerant. Luckily we have some. So you take your gauges and you hang it up on the hood just like that. You take your low pressure, you find your low pressure port. It's going to be down here on the compressor. The way you can tell is the fitting size pretty much. The low pressure is going to have a smaller port than the high pressure. So you want to put the coupling on, make sure it's on there tight. On the 240, if you look by the condenser, you'll see the high pressure port right there. So we're going to go ahead and put it on. There we go. Take our vacuum pump. Now we need to find the correct fitting for this. Let's see what we got. Alright guys, so I got my vacuum pump hooked up with the correct lines up to the gauges, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the pump. And then we're gonna open up the gauges. Hopefully it starts to pull. I believe this has an opening too. There we go. We're gonna wanna make sure that it pulls into the vacuum down here. So if it doesn't pull down into the zero, we need to check all of our O-rings and connections to make sure there's no leaks coming. Alright, we're hitting the zero mark right now. Obviously the lower the vacuum, the better. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and let this thing pull vacuum for a bit, and then we'll come back after we know that everything is good. Alright guys, if you guys can see, it's been holding a pretty good vacuum for about an hour now. You don't really need to hold it that long, but I went out to do some errands. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and turn off the vacuum pump. First thing you wanna do is make sure you close up everything. I'm gonna close this valve because I'm gonna add oil. And then shut off the pump. Now if you guys remember, when I flipped over the engine, the compressor oil came out, so I went out and I bought some more. I'm gonna just go ahead and fill it up in this canister right here. So after you do a vacuum, you wanna make sure that you flip the bottle over, and then you open up your bottle. That way you put straight liquid first. Then once that's open, you can go ahead and open up your canister. As you can see, it's still pulling vacuum. Now, you're gonna open up the low side. And if you can hear that, that's filling up with all refrigerant. So what we're gonna do now is turn the car on and turn the AC on full blast. All right, I heard it come on. Alright, I'm gonna open up the bottle, open up the low side. Alright you guys, so the AC is now recharged and it is ice cold in here. I don't have a thermometer on hand, but this is really cold. So now we have a working car. Everything works on this car. Well, we don't know about the sunroof yet, but everything else works on this car. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I mean, we have a working 240 with a rebuilt engine that has AC, power steering, cruise control. I believe it has ABS and everything. So the total cost for this car is like right under 5 grand. And I still think we got a really good deal regardless about the deal that was made on this car. Today is like 90 degrees and it's barely even summer yet. So it's gonna get hot and we need AC, especially in a 240. AC in a 240 is very hard to come by these days. So this is like perfect. Now we can start with the mods very shortly. So make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't already, or if you guys are new to the channel. Welcome, make sure you subscribe, hit that post notifications to be part of the notification gang. You're gonna see a lot more videos of the Z and definitely a lot more videos on the 240. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you guys wanna go ahead and support the channel, the best thing you guys can do is share our channel as well as purchase some merch down in the link below. All right, you guys, I wanna thank you guys so much for rocking with us. You guys are the best. You guys motivate us to do what we're doing, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out and stay good.